you made a good point off air. You were talking about the adjustments that not only Kyle Shanahan makes, but Steve Wilks has made in the past 2 games when the
Yeah.
defense, especially last week, the defense didn't look very good. And then those are adjustments. I thought you made some good points. I want to give you a chance to kind of hit on those.
The defense was dominant from start to finish against the Steelers in week 1. I mean, the Steelers scored 7 points. Like, it was just a dominant performance. And then they came out against the Rams, and, you know, I think partly because of expectation, like who's on the Rams outside of Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, who was injured, and Aaron Donald, right? I think a lot of fans expected that to be a cakewalk, and the Rams really gave it all that they could with the 49ers, especially in that first half. And I know for me, watching that game, there was a frustration level that was building with just how much the Rams were kind of dictating to the 49ers defense in that first half. And it felt a little bit like that again in this game against the Giants, right? The Giants hadn't scored a single point in the first half of a game that they played this season, and they scored 3 on their first drive. And their first drive was a long drive. I think it was 11 plays or something like that. You know, they held them to 3 points, which was awesome. But, you know, throughout the first half, and then the Giants again scored a touchdown in the second quarter. And you're thinking to yourself, this offense is awful. Like, why is the defense playing this way? And I started to think about it. And one of the things that I was most impressed with DeMeco Ryans was always his halftime adjustments. And through 3 weeks now, not including week 1, because there wasn't many adjustments to make, but through 3 weeks, Steve Wilks is displaying some of that same strategy, right? Where you go into halftime and you come out and you've made adjustments, and this defense has been really suffocating in the second half against the Rams, forced 2 turnovers against Matthew Stafford in the second half, and then also forced another turnover against the Giants in the second half this game.